In this tutorial, we're going to talk about how to set up sitemaps on your WordPress website via Google, Yahoo, Bing, and all the major search engines. You can see we've already uploaded the plugin called Google XML Sitemaps. If you need to do that, if you need to upload the plugin and you haven't already done so, you can click on Add New, and then once you get to the uh, Add New page here, you'll just click on Google XML Sitemaps and click Search Plugins. And you can see all these different options. Here's the Google XML Sitemaps. You'd click on Update Now is what our option is. We already have it installed, but if you don't have it, you click on Install Now. For right now, we're actually just going to go back to our plugins that are already installed. You can see this one's currently installed. And what we want to do is we want to click on our settings button here. Since it's installed, we already have it in our settings XML sitemap area here. It says right here the sitemap was not built yet. Click here to build it for the first time. Now you just want to go through and make sure all the appropriate items are checked. Typically it's already set up for you, but you'll want to go through each of these items and set them to your own preferences. In order to set up a notified at Yahoo, you will have to have an application ID. It's best just to Google Yahoo and application ID if you'd like to do this, but for the most part you're going to be hitting Google, Bing, and Ask.com. Eventually Yahoo will probably see this. Most likely they will. If you really want to, you can go to the application, get an application ID from Yahoo. If you click request one here, it'll walk you through that entire process. There's some advanced options, limit the number of posts in a sitemap, all sorts of different items, additional pages, post priority. We want to have, we're just going to set everything to default in this. Location of your sitemap file. We're going to have our sitemap located to sitemap.xml. This will come in handy when you're going through Google or Yahoo's webmaster tools and you're adding your sitemaps to their services. Then you're also going to see what sitemap content that you'd like to add to your sitemap. You can add any categories that you'd like to exclude. You can also change the frequencies of when you would like things to update. So for instance, if you're doing posts right here monthly, let's say you're doing daily posts, you might want to change that to a daily update since you are updating your posts daily. If you're not updating your home pages but they're updating daily, then you may want to change that around to monthly. It all depends on the features of what you have your site currently, how you have your site currently running. This also gives a priority to what is most important on your site. Say your site is mainly a blog, you're going to want to present the posts as more priority towards Google. Now since we have that all set up here, we can go here and the site, actually you come down here, make sure that you click update on your options, come back up to the top, and the sitemap is not built yet. Click here to build it the first time. So we'll click on that option, and what will happen is it'll go ahead and it'll build our sitemap. It'll say it was last built on this date, built this time, successfully submitted to Google, successfully submitted to Bing, successfully submitted to Ask, how long the build process took, and all these different items. The reality is now your sitemap is actually up. From here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go through Google Webmaster Tools and also into Yahoo Webmaster Tools and submit your sitemap off to both of those so they're prepared to crawl those and trace those for the web crawlers. If you want to take a look at your sitemap, you can come here and you just do sitemap.xml. Since we did that as our extension, you'll click on enter and you can see that this site is kind of just a mock site. We don't have many pages on it, and the pages that we do aren't really anything that matters, as we're going to build this site out for something else. It's just an example, but you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages that we currently have. So that's our sitemap.